Hi guys, I want to talk to you guys about puberty. This is for every adolescent, this is for every young adult or every young person watching this video right now. I believe the period of puberty is a period that you get to know that your body is maturing, your body is transitioning, and your body is constantly changing. So this period applies to both the boys and the girls. It's not peculiar to a particular gender. And our body will keep evolving, our body will keep changing over a specified period of time. And puberty is often confusing and emotional for adolescents, even for young adults. I can even say even for people that are even in their early 20s or late 20s, that's also still trying to define their body or define their health. Puberty is something that is not known to all, and you don't fully grasp it. If you even ask some medical professionals, when they deal with some individuals sometimes, they also don't know, they don't fully understand what they are dealing with. But trust me, they can provide guidance or recommend for you based on what they've done for others or the counseling they've given to others. So the first thing that is peculiar during puberty is physical changes. There are a lot of things that changes in your body during puberty. For the boys, you begin to notice that your facial hair begins to grow. You begin to notice hair under your armpits, begin to notice hair in your pubic region. For the girls, you begin to also notice hair under your armpit and hair in your pubic region. And also for the girls, there is development of the breast. That's when your breast begins to grow from small. You begin to notice nipple growth and other things in the course of puberty changes. Also for the girls, there is menstrual cycle. I know I'm saying a lot, but please, I want to teach out so much information in this video. There is menstrual changes. You begin to experience menstruation. This is when there is a periodic flow of blood every month for a period of 3 to 5 days in the cycle of 28 days, 28 to 32 days, depending on the individual. So study your body, study your ovulation, and as we go on this page, we'll get to know more about our sexual and reproductive health. So for the guys also, the period of puberty is also when they begin to notice their voice begin to change. These are like physical signs. Their voice begins to get coarse, their voice begins to break. They sometimes sound as if like they're not sounding like themselves. They are trying to get their voice. This is also a period of puberty. And also during the period of puberty too, for the boys, their genital region begin to grow more. Like it's transcends from being a child to being an adult. And that will make some guys begin to be like, I can do what that mommy are doing. Don't do what that mommy are doing. Okay, moving on to the next point, emotional changes. This is when there is, mood swings. This is when you begin to be like, you want to be on your own. You feel like everybody doesn't understand you. Only your friends get you, or your friends don't get you. You are the only one that gets yourself. And that is where some parents sometimes get it wrong. When your child begins to withdraw, where your child wants to be on their own, trust me, they're getting to know themselves. They don't really know a lot, but you just have to like build trust with them and build a relationship with them where there is open communication. So if there's anything going on with them, they will easily share it with you. I remember there was a time when I was also still in my teenage years, just like you, they are watching this video, or someone you were once like that too, where sometimes I just want to just withdraw to my own space. I wasn't playing with my parents like before. I was always inside my room. I was an introvert, but imagine an introvert that now went more into a shell. That was the person I was at that particular time. My parents were asking that this is not their daughter. Bring back my daughter, all this kind of vibe. But later on, when they begin to realize that no, she doesn't really mean all these things. She just tried to know herself. And they realized that over time, I also became jovial and the laughing person that they once knew. So just know that this period, parents, your child is trying to identify who they are, trying to know themselves. So sometimes it might come with mood swing, I want to just be on my own, I want to be in my own space. Just work with them during this period. Emotional change that also happen is that you begin to notice that you begin to feel attraction towards the opposite sex. It is normal. Trust me. It is normal. It is what you do with this feeling that will determine the consequence of that action. If you are in a period of puberty where you begin to feel like, no, I like the opposite sex, if you're a guy, begin to feel attracted towards the females, begin to like, oh, this girl is beautiful. That your classmate that you've always seen, and you've never seen her in that light, you just begin to notice that, this girl is fine. Oh. Trust me, she is fine. Trust me, you are handsome, but there is time for everything. This time where you are, this season where you are, is for you to channel all your energy into your career growth, into your academics, read your books. Reduce the number of time you are spending thinking on that emotion or digging deep on that emotion. There is a time where you will have access to all these things and you will even get tired, like the way normal Nigerian parents will tell their child that you will have so many boyfriends that you yourself be like, nah, I'm not saying you should have so many boyfriends too, but you get what I mean. So like these are the period that these kind of things happen. And also emotional changes that also happen is that you begin to have issue with your self-esteem. You begin to know yourself. You know, in the period of knowing yourself, you sometimes question your identity, because sometimes question who you are. And for some people, it makes them to be like, no, some people, they begin to see some people as people higher than them. I know children on a normal day feel like everybody is equal to them. But by the time you get into your adolescent years, your teenage years, or you are a young person watching this, you need to realize that some people are higher than you. Trust me. Don't have low self-esteem. Have a healthy self-esteem. Build some level of confidence and boldness into yourself. I will take our time to also talk more about self-confidence for adolescents and for young persons. Because trust me, if you can get your confidence level right, it will influence your academics. It will influence your relationship with people, your relationship with your family, your relationship with your friends. And also, there is also an increased sensitivity to due to emotional changes, due to, sometimes emotional imbalance. When you have already begin to have, pimples all over your face, you get to already have, over secretion of, like you have increased secretion of testosterone, increased secretion of estrogen, progesterone, and some other hormones. You sometimes don't get yourself, but trust me, we have all been there. Like a normal adult have gone through that phase and they are doing fine, so you will also do just fine. So my last point is that you begin to, one thing I don't want to just make known to us is that there are individual timelines. There are some myths out there that begin to make you feel like everybody, if I'm between the age of 13 to 15 and I've not experienced something my colleagues are experiencing, it means something is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. Trust me, nothing is wrong with you. Normalize that. Normalize the fact that everybody develops at different points in time. If you are a girl and you are 16 and you have not yet seen your menstrual cycle, trust me, you will see your menstrual cycle. If you are 18, you will see your menstrual cycle. There's some individuals that they see the menstrual cycle as early as 9 years, 10 years. And some of these girls need to question the fact that I'm too early for this. I remember a friend of mine was sharing with me that she experienced her first menstrual cycle at the age of 9. Like she was in primary school, she was in primary 4, primary 5 when she experienced her first menstrual cycle. Imagine that kind of shock. She was in class playing with her friends. All of a sudden, she saw she had a red spot on her skirt. Imagine someone like that. You feel like, something is wrong with me. I am weird. I am weird. I am weird. I'm not normal. But trust me, you are normal. Never feel that your developmental growth differs from another person. We all grow differently, and everybody's puberty changes will occur in its own time. So don't be at pace with anybody. Don't be at pace with your friends. Don't be like, my friends have already started seeing the menstruation, I must see my own. My friends have been attracted to the opposite sex, means I must also have a relationship with the opposite. No, there is time for everything. And know that your own timeline is different from another person's timeline. Yours will also happen in its own time. I hope you've gotten a lot of value in this video. I am going to make the best use of it. I'll see you in the next one.